Thank you, Luisa, for being here and doing this with me. I'm so excited. Do you want to share who you are, what you do, and everything?
Yes. Thank you for inviting me.
It's such a pleasure.
So I'm Luisa, and I like acro.
Nice.
I practice AcroYoga in Naples, in the south of Italy, and I also like to teach it.
So you teach regular classes in Naples?
Yes.
Okay.
And sometimes I teach workshops in festivals.
By the way, here we are in Summer Dream.
Yes.
It's super nice.
Very recommended.
Yeah, very recommended. I had an amazing time and amazing weather. So
Not always.
a little bit of rain. I'm Belgian, so I don't mind that. By the way, here you were teaching some classes, and I know that in the last class you just brought the topic about communication.
Yeah.
Would you like to share a little bit about that?
Yeah. I really love to talk about communication and to have conversation about that. So I'm really happy you asked me to talk about it together.
Thanks for having.
So yeah, I wanted to do something different because I feel like it's a topic we don't always bring up during festivals. Maybe it's more, we can practice it more during classes, like weekly classes, and yes, but not every person know a lot necessarily, because maybe some people are just going to jams. In this workshop, I wanted to give some takeaways, take-home message that was just not just the flow and the physical stuff, but also give some exercise on communication to feel. Yeah.
And how did you do that? What kind of exercise did you give?
So, like for example, this time, also because we are at the end of a festival, we thought it would have been nice to have a moment of sharing experiences, and so we asked the participants to share like in couples because it's easier when you're just with the person.
Yeah.
To share a moment, an acro moment in which they didn't feel so good for some reason that can also be not something super like bad, but like just the way we felt.
Yeah.
And then discuss with the other person what he or she could have done to maybe respect the boundaries, or ask for what she wanted, for what she wanted or he wanted. So we start with this exercise, and I think it's hard because like usually if the energy is super high, then people just want to play and to do whatever. But like our group was really nice, and we got to have nice conversation.
Nice.
Yeah, and then after that we decided to give for each demo a little exercise about communication, or like something to think about during the practice.
Little tips.
Yeah, little tips.
Okay.
That I hope they can remember also.
Is there one you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I really like to give this exercise, and also to do it for me also. It's always helped me. Like maybe when we want to ask for something during the practice, we can first give a positive feedback and then ask for what we need.
Yeah.
So this way, it's more, we set the communication more in a positive way, and not just you need to do this,
Yeah, make people feel like they did good.
Yeah.
And then what can we improve?
Yes.
Right? Oh, okay, that's super nice. It's really good. Yeah, I guess we used to receive a lot of feedback. You should do this, you should do that. And sometimes making the people feel what they did good is important.
Yeah, right. And I know it's hard because like it's always like everything happening super fast, but I think the more we train it and the more we get better to do that.
Definitely. Like keeping it in mind, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes we forget. Well, it's nice to have exercises like this to remind us.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did the people do with it? Did they do good?
Yeah, they were really like caring about each other. They were a really nice group. Yeah.
Okay, nice. You made me think about something. How do you communicate when you have a fright? Because acro can generate a lot of emotions. Sometimes we're afraid. And how do you manage that?
That is super hard for me because like I got better, but at the beginning, like at first, I was like saying yes to everything.
Okay.
No? Even though I was scared. I mean, and like so now I try to listen. If I feel scared, I know that I cannot give my best. So I try to communicate that. So the other person, I think people can take it personally, but it's more about how I feel. And if I say I am scared, I'm a little bit scared. If we can get a spotter, maybe we can try it with a spotter, or like it's not about you. It's that I know that if I don't feel safe, I won't give my best, and yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to know how you feel at every time, no?
Yes, and it's something like super hard also.
Yeah.
So we also have to practice it, like to focus on the other people also, other people's needs, and but also like being grounded.
Yeah,
I don't
totally.
know. Yeah, like for me, I think it's nice. Like I really like when in festivals, I can start the day doing yoga, for example, or meditation to
Time for
ground
you,
people.
for being grounded. That's really nice because in festivals especially we go like crazy.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I agree. So like it's better to wake up 1 hour before, take care of ourselves before we meet other energies, you know.
super interesting. Yeah, make sure you're in the right space in order to share properly with the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Thank you for sharing this. And when I asked about being afraid, you mentioned frustration. Do you want to say like something about frustration? How you handle it? How...
Yeah. Well, there are different ways to do that. Like one simple way is that when we start to do one trick over and over and it doesn't come, then like, okay, let's stop, let's change it. Let's change the trick and maybe we try another time. No, because like it's very hard for the brain sometimes, and we try and we cannot give our best. So just stop it sometimes. Just change.
Okay, now let's know when it's time to stop. No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good.
Can I also ask you
how I handle frustration? Yeah, sometimes different things. It depends also like why the frustration is coming. With my partner now, we really try to talk about, try to do like you do you. So try to do your best for the thing. Sometimes I make the mistake to ask too much. So he reminds me, hey, remember, like, focus on yourself, and then I will focus on myself, and then we'll give the best of ourselves, no? So this is one thing, and
it's super nice.
Sometimes we just focus on the trick, and actually, like, just do your best and see what happens. And because sometimes we're looking for the support or something else, and it's actually already there, but we just cannot see it, no? So yeah, or like what you say, like stopping sometimes is also the right way. Like I set certain tricks, I like to train a little bit every day, and certain tricks I feel like okay, I can do a lot now, but some tricks are very frustrating. So like the Cheska, I don't know. So it's nice to do a little bit every day, and then you see the progress versus doing a huge session and then at a certain point it's a drought, it doesn't work.
You know, like I don't want to do that anymore
Yeah.
in my life because it's too frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's nice to figure out like what trick we're doing or what flow or whatever, and see how much we can give in this one.
Yeah.
So when do you give feedback to your partner? Like, do you directly give feedback, or how does that work?
So yeah, another really nice exercise to keep in mind when we do something is that first we try, and we can try and we feel how it feels in our body, and then we try the second time and we can feel what we can do better. And then on the third try we can feel what the other person can do better for us, or what we would need, what we think the other person can improve. But
Okay.
I think it's nice to first focus on ourselves and then to ask to
Yeah.
the other.
So first one, you don't do anything.
Yeah.
You just feel the movement. Second time, you feel it for yourself, like what can I do better? And third one, then okay, what might need to be a little help.
Yeah, or like second time can also be what can I do for you, like to communicate also to the other person that you are, you are like there to also help and to receive feedback. It's not just that you want to ask and ask.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's very nice. What can I do for you? How can I help you? Or it's really nice.
Because like sometimes I think I also do that, but I try to stop it as soon as I feel it coming. Sometimes we are so sure that what we do is the right way to do it, that we think, okay, then it's the other person who is doing something wrong. Because maybe I am doing this trick with another person and it's coming nice, and with this person not, so it's the other's fault. But it's usually not the case, because everyone is different, and different people, different calibrations.
Yeah, it's true. We all have different bodies, also different rhythms.
Yeah.
Different ways of doing. Sometimes the different ways of doing the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and sometimes we think it's we're doing the right thing, and then you discover you could do something better. It was still right, but maybe just not enough. No?
Yeah, and don't you feel guilty?
Yeah.
I was like pressing the base to do this, and then I could have done better as well.
Yeah. I like at the end of the day to think about like how was my communication today, and did I do good? What did I do not so good? What could I improve?
Yeah.
And sometimes I like to ask my partner, how did I do? Did I say too many things or something?
Yeah. Also something else I can share maybe, but maybe you also do it when you teach. Is that maybe after teaching together with your partner, you can have a conversation and give feedbacks on like how you felt, like you felt like what were the positive feedback for you and what you can improve, and also to the other person. So what were the positive feedbacks for the other person and what you can improve
really nice.
in your opinion, and then the couple together, like, okay, we did this super well, we can improve this other part.
Yeah.
The next time we can move back there.
That's super nice. Super nice. And then you grow together, right? Yeah, I think we can do that when we teach, but maybe we can also do that when we just practice together sometimes. Not like, hey, today how did it feel? How? And do a checkup on the other in order to keep a long practice.
Yeah, totally.
And if I was to ask you, without thinking too much, if you had to say one cue for communication, one thing that you would take home, what would you say? Just anything that crosses your mind.
Yeah, I think it's nice to approach to people, or like the way also I would like to people to approach me. I think it's nice to keep in mind that the other person is doing their best, and so keeping that in mind, I think we can be nicer. We can always be nicer when we approach somebody, no?
Yeah, that's true. Super nice. Yeah, let's always remember that the other is trying to do it right.
He's trying to do it right, and I need only like the way to communicate my needs, because it's super important to communicate in acro, no?
Yeah.
But I have to be like I think it's really important how you communicate it. No,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, let's just remember why we started doing acro. And people start for different reasons, but I think the main one, like one that we all share, that we want to have fun and we want to feel good. So I think the best way to remind ourselves to live it in this way is to celebrate a lot. During the practice, during the workshop. Even if a trick is not coming, there is always something to celebrate, no?
Yeah, so you think celebration is positive?
Yes, totally, yeah. How do you feel? Do you celebrate a lot?
I love celebrating. Yeah, I feel sometimes I'm very perfectionist, but I like celebrating even if the trick is not perfect, because I feel celebration gives us more energy and then we can do the things better, because we feel more sure of ourselves. Now we feel like better people, better acrobats, better everything.
Totally. And isn't it just nicer to have this mood like all the time, to keep this mood, no? Maybe the trick is coming anyways, but if we have fun while we do it, it's like
definitely
much better.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm so happy.
I'm so excited to do this.
It's really so nice to discuss with you and see your point of view and get like your little secrets. So yeah, really looking forward to it. So maybe we could do a conclusion. We could do the two maybe main things you said as exercises.
So try to say something positive. No, not try. Like really do this exercise. If you want to ask for something, you first need to think about something positive and communicate it, and then you can ask for what you want.
So first say something positive and then ask. I love it. It's a really good one. And then the second one was what you said, like the first is for free, the second is for me, the third one is
it's for you.
It's for you.
I love this, the way you said it. Yeah, and that's from Catalina in Jordan.
Okay.
From Gufuria.
Nice.
Check them. They also love to talk about communication.
Nice, beautiful. Okay, well I think we can all apply this in our practice, and thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much.
I hope you guys like it, and
thank you.
Really so. Sono molto felice.